It amazes me how this man literally went from scoring 6 points a game to having one of the greatest NBA final performances of all time, one of the greatest NBA finals clinching performances of all time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, born from Greece, is now an NBA champion, bro. The most trolled player in the league finally got something to laugh at y'all back at. He is chipped up now. And he did it just by sticking with his squad, sticking with his franchise, sticking with a team who believed in him, with his right hand man. Not, you know what I'm saying? And he did it by not trying to change the way he play, not flopping, none of that shit. He stuck with what he knew. Took it to the paint. You know what I'm saying? Making his free throws. This man went 17 from 19 from the free throw line. Everybody was talking shit like, oh, all you gotta do is send him to the free throw line. He'll miss his shots. Ha! He was clutch. He was clutch in game 6 though. Yeah. And don't get me started on the other side of the ball, boy. That nigga, you could not come to the hole, boy. At all. He had about 50 points, 14 rebounds, and 5 of those get the fuck out of here blocks. And all of them was like on some LeBron James level type shit. And they talking about Damian Lillard the most loyal player. I think he the most loyal player of all. Not of all time, but in the league right now. I mean, it's a flip, it's a coin flip. You know what I'm saying? Dame probably leaving after this season, but hey, at least he ain't. You know what I'm saying? Trying to take it the easy way and join the super team. And speaking of super teams, everybody now calling the Bucks a super team. Nobody. No. Whoever think that right now, don't even watch this video. No, I do want you to watch this video. But don't watch anything basketball related after this video. Because Chris Middleton, he's a great shot creator. I won't say great, but good. But he is nothing more than an all-star at this point of his career. He could turn into a superstar, but I just don't see it right now. No. Drew Middleton. I almost said Drew Middleton. Drew Holiday. A decent lockdown defender. That's all he is. It might be some games where he go off, have like 25 or something. But he's just a great defender and a solid point guard on the other side of the ball. The Bucks was not a super team. The Bucks is not a super team. All right? Cut that shit out. Stop. Y'all just mad because the Bucks didn't turn out the way y'all... I mean, not the Bucks. The Nets didn't turn out the way y'all wanted them to be. You know what I'm saying? But let's go down the line. Because I was starting hearing some shit about... I heard some shit about the early 2000 Lakers was a super team. Hell no. Two superstars. Well, a superstar to be. A superstar already and a superstar to be. Kobe Bryant. They was a dynamic duo. But the rest of the team was just good role players. You know what I'm saying? So, My definition of a super team is 3 or more superstars killing it game to game. Nobody can stop them, right? Like the Miami Heat, Big Three some years ago, almost a decade. Bosh was at the top of his game. Wade was at the top of his game. Brown was at the top of his game. It just that at the end of their reign, Bosh got kind of rusty. Wade started getting less productive. And LeBron wanted to go home. End of story with them. Now the Warriors with KD. What the hell? What the fuck? The Warriors with KD, Curry, Draymond, Clay, and Clay is a superstar. Draymond, I ain't gonna lie, he was just a great defender. He was like they Dennis Rodman, but nobody was stopping them at all. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see LeBron stopping them. You know what I'm saying? They jumped LeBron 2 years in a row. But the Nets, people just hurt because the Nets and the Lakers didn't make it. The Nets, I seen it from a mile away that they weren't gonna make it. They was just too injury prone. They couldn't keep the whole team, just couldn't be healthy at the same time. You know what I'm saying? The most injury prone super team of all time. Never seen nothing like it. Probably since, well, the Rockets in the 90s. The Rockets at the late 90s. Maybe. So, yeah. I don't even know why Blake Griffin in this picture. He's not. He last time he was a superstar, he jumped over a fucking hood, and that was like a decade ago. You know what I'm saying? Now the big fucking question is, where's Giannis at top players of all time and top players right now? All time top. I don't know where he at between like all positions, but as in a power forward position, I think he's top 5, no cap. Now to be scratching top 3, he got to be winning a couple more rings. You know what I'm saying? A couple more MVPs, probably one more MVP to reach Duncan level, and a couple more rings. But as the best, but who's the best player in the world right now? Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in the world right now. LeBron James has all off season and the rest of this beginning of the regular season to take his reign back. But right now, I think with the momentum, you know what I'm saying, he gonna come in the mindset that, hey, I gotta show that this was no fluke. Giannis gonna come back on a mission. Giannis gonna come back on a mission. But LeBron for sure gonna come back on a mission. KD, he gonna come back on a mission. That's my top 3. I don't care what order. Well, yeah, it's Giannis, LeBron, and KD right now. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but LeBron, you gotta stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? You got what? I don't know how many games they'll have this regular season though. At least 70 games to show that you still the best player in the world. But right now, let Giannis wear that crown for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, I know Chris Paul got to be the most hurt player in the NBA right now. 16 years without a ring. David Stern vetoed the trade that would have had him playing with Kobe. Would have had a ring by now. Sucks. Bet one of the best teammates in the league, but let's be real. Chris Paul did choke in 4 or 5. Well, the whole team, the whole Suns choked 4 games in a row after game 2. Okay. Okay? But it's not your fault, Chris Paul. It's not. It's not your fault at all. No. Don't take the blame on yourself. Blame the guy who choked in the, what was that? The 2018 Western Conference Finals. You know what I'm saying? That blew it. That sold your chance to make it to the finals a few years ago. And that was James Harden. If he wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know James Harden and Giannis been beefing, but I wish he wouldn't have said this. You know, it was unnecessary a year ago. It was a year ago. He was on. He was responding to what Giannis was saying in the. I think it was the 2018. No, it was the 20. Yeah, it was the 2019 All-Star selection. Yeah, it was the 2019 All-Star selection, right? Yeah, sometime around that. I'm not gonna think too hard about it. He was saying something about he passed up on Harden basically because he don't pass the ball. Okay, and Rachel Nichols brought it back up. No, that was 2020. Fuck it. Yeah, and Rachel Nichols brought it back up, and he said some dumb shit like, basically, in all these damn words, y'all can read it yourself. Being 7 feet and running and jumping is no skill. You know how many 7-footers that can't get up like Giannis? You know how many 7-footers got they shit blocked just because they jump too slow? Giannis might get a dunk block, but no, once he passed the, you know what I'm saying, the dotted line, you can't do shit but foul him, unless you can strip him before you get the ball in the air. James Harden, Giannis has. You had wait. You had a 5-year head start on him. Alright? He was fuck. Yeah, 5-year head start. And he ends up already on a Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? He already got more accolades than you. James. I know you was in the club watching this game tweaking. I know you was in the club with little baby tweaking after seeing this shit. But he already got an MVP, 2 MVPs, a final MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved. You know what I'm saying? All-time defensive player. About, I don't know, 5 times? And he about 3 to 5 time All-Star. Right? You can't disrespect that now. If you mention Giannis again, all Giannis gotta say is, I gave PJ a ring. That's all he gotta say now. So you can hold that L for sure. You know what I'm saying? Hold it tight. And don't get me started against the series against the Bucks. You sold Game 7 bad. You sold the bag in Game 7. So keep that L, but you can share it too. You can share it. Well, all the motherfuckers who making these excuses, making these goofy ass excuses, talking about how if KD was a size 10, the Nets would be in the finals, or Giannis wouldn't see the finals, or if Trae Young didn't get hurt. First off, the Nets was kind of unhealthy, but like I said, they only played like 10 games together in a regular season. They was bound to get hurt. I saw it coming. The most injury-prone super team ever. You know what I'm saying? And then with the Hawks, they had no chance if Trae Young was held throughout the whole series. The Bucks was gonna come through anyways, even if they did go to Game 7. You know what I'm saying? So the Hawks, Trae Young, he gonna need more help if he talking about going back to the conference finals. So, and then what else? What else? Motherfucking. Yeah, just stop all the hypothetical shit. Like, for real. It wasn't fun. And don't get me started. Giannis got hurt too. 2 weeks ago. And it was just like 2 weeks ago. The man hyperextended his knee. I watched that game, yo. That shit was horrifying. So, I don't want to hear nothing. He shouldn't even came back. But guess what? He did. And now he came through for his squad, led his squad, and now he's an NBA champion. Big W's. I don't even want to call him Giannis Antetokounmpo no more. His name from now on is Giannis Chamberlain. Gritty out.